starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. The time is now. The time is now.
Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing on this Turmoil Tuesday? Grab your favorite beverage, sit back. It is February and it is snowing, from what I understand, in parts of Ohio, New Yorkistan, and all over. Man, y'all thought it was, you think it would be a mayhemic Thursday, but it's only Turmoil Tuesday. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day today. My amazing moderator, Mad Shad, with his greetings from the Erie Coast. Of course, I can't do it as well as he does, but there you go. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Sharon Barrett, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope you're having a good day. The Widow's Diary artist and poet. Welcome in, welcome in. Sit back, get comfortable, folks, because we're going to talk about a thing or three. Love and life, family, good to see you. Nostra, good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. The Virginia Bushcrafter is speaking to everybody. Good to see you, my brother. Thank you for coming in. Hope you had a great day. I hope everything is good for you. Plan B in Idaho. Clear and sunny in Idaho. Same here in central Ohio. No snow, but getting chilly. So thank you, Teresa, for the logs you threw in the wood-burning stove. Keep them coming, please. Good to see you. Wolfbang is in the building. Good to see you. Celtic Grandma, good to see you. Michael Wolf, good to see you. My man, Ghost Lincoln, is passing out tacos on Tuesday. Great friend of mine and an amazing moderator. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Hope you're doing well today. Holly Imes, good to see you as well. And then there is the famous Coffee First, Then Speak, an amazing moderator and a great content creator. Keep it moving, keep it going. I appreciate you, sister, and everything you do for the community. CUCV Farmer, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Prepper Book Club is in the building, so we can all rest assured and get started tonight. Celtic Grandma, good to see you. Good to see you. Teresa, good to see you. Anthony Crouch, welcome in, my brother. I hope you're doing well. There is my other amazing friend and moderator, I think, and a great Ohioan as well, Devil Dog Prepper. Good to see you, my brother. I'm glad you're getting better. He says, sit back, relax, grab a beverage, and maybe a snack because the time is now. Here we go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Happy Mac, welcome in, my brother. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Trisha in progress. Good evening. She says, good evening. You are here. CUCV Farmer told me you would be live tonight, but I didn't know why. Really? Okay. Well, here you are. Welcome. Glad you're here, Trish. It's Tuesday. Always Tuesday. Always. Hope you guys are having a great day today and everything is going well for you today. In the early of this week, Sherry, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Get a beverage, sit back, relax. We're going to talk about some stuff for 3 and keep it moving. For all of you that I did not speak to personally, please don't hold it against me because I appreciate everything. And thank you for joining us tonight on Turmoil Tuesday. So, how many of y'all watched the Super Boring? I didn't. The COO wanted to see the halftime show. I critiqued it. Epic fail. And yada, 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 so forth and so on. The Prepared Irishman, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well this evening, and welcome in. Loretta, there you are. Hi, how are you today? Hope you had a great day. Get a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever it is that you drink that may be your cup of tea to have as a beverage, and sit back and have a good time with the rest of us. So, I'll say this. While the planet was being distracted by the Super Bowl, and I'm going to share this link. You can read it at your leisure. The illustrious circus tried to pass this in the midnight hour. This here is the most viewed bills and the current bills that are trying to be passed and all of that good stuff. Glad you're having coffee, Loretta. Awesome. Fill up. Have another one. You'll notice if you click that link, and I'm going to share my screen here real quick, then we're going to get into tonight's topic. So this happens to be the Congress.gov. Top 10 bills that are going on as of February the 11th. House Bill or House Resolution 2, which calls itself, this passed the House, Secure the Border Act of 2023. You can read it on your own. They tried to sneak this past us. We'll see what happens. Turning Guns, good to see you. Bowl of soup, absolutely. Turning Guns. The Super Boring, plain and simple. It was a setup from the word go. Welcome in, good to see you. Turning Guns. Paper Buttons 19, welcome in, good to see you. Astantine 85, good to see you. Good to see you. J Ship 888 said, nope, I'm with you. Yeah. Frank Short, good evening. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you had a great day today. By the way, thank you for reminding me, Prepper Book Club, for all of you amazing content creators, if you type the word vision, it will magically drop a link to your channel in the chat. Professor Shad, otherwise known as Mad Shad, I'm sure, if not, has done his example. Somebody else had. With that, type the word vision. It'll drop a link to your channel. All of you amazing content creators, help yourself. Folks, if there's somebody in the chat that their channel you've not seen, heard of, or even looked at, please, I encourage you, go over to their channel, watch some of their content. At least leave a like. You can even leave a comment and tell them it was Turmoil Tuesday, so I just came by. And if you like what they're doing, subscribe to their channel. Plan B in Idaho asked me, Trent, Have you given in to testing out some spam yet? And that plan B, Idaho, would be a absolutely, positively, unequivocally no. Never have, never will. You can take that to the bank and cash that check, because I will never don spam on a fork, let alone a plate, let alone in the house, other than this can right here that is autographed by the Livingston Man, the only can on the planet, folks. There you go. So anyway, the House begged to shove that through. I think it was on the 11th during the Super Bowl in the midnight hour or whatever it was. Who cares? We'll see what happens. It is what it is. My brother, Rip Curl Readiness, good to see you, my man. Hope you had an amazing day today, brother. And get yourself a cup of coffee, whatever your poison of choice would be tonight. Cole says hello as he snores and rolls over into the table. Just to let you know, Cole and myself have been left alone tonight, unattended, no supervision. So who knows what may happen tonight? You never know, folks. Only time will tell. But on this Turmoil Tuesday, who will come to help when the match is lit? So we're going to talk about this tonight. Robert Bates, good to see you, my brother. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, Coffee, for reminding everybody. Smash the like, folks. Show Vision some love. It's completely free. Doesn't cost you a dime. It is $0.99. That's right, Happy Mac. Shenanigans are abound. All-American Prepper, my brother. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day today. Welcome in. Welcome in. J Ship 88 said, you going to make the COO a freeze-dried Valentine's dinner tomorrow. Shh. Only I know what is going down on Valentine's Day tomorrow. Can't spoil it because she's probably lurking in the bushes, watching, hoping, praying, and thinking that I am going to spill the beans about Valentine's Day. That would be a negative ghostwriter. The traffic pattern is full. So she will have to wait till tomorrow. Yes, you're absolutely right, Robert Bates. No one is coming to help us. No one is coming. It is up to us. You are absolutely right. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about tonight, folks, on Turmoil Tuesday. So let's talk on this on a micro level. So what happens if something goes down in your neighborhood and you're doing the things? XNYCOG Prepper, good to see you, my brother. Something goes down in your neighborhood, and you do what you do, because we do what we do. We prep, we pray, we prepare, we practice. So we do the things. If something goes down on a semi-large scale and there is a band of whoever, whatever, wherever in your neighborhood, is it going to be you by yourself? Or do you think your neighbors will band together? Yep, we're going to get to that, Prepared Irishman. We're going to get to that. We are going to get to that, my friend, and I appreciate you forward thinking. How prepared are you, he asks. Really? Okay. If something goes down in your neighborhood, are you going to be able to help combat the situation? Will your neighbors help combat the situation? Or do you sit back and wait until they get to your house or your neighbor's house? Yeah. Rip Curl said, oh, vision. Ooh, coffee sounds good. I think I will make me a cup now. There you go, my brother. Coffee abound. The pot is hot. And there is nobody to get me a refill but me. And I fear if I send Junior to get a cup of coffee, I may never see the cup again. But you are absolutely right, Prepared Irishman. The bigger question is, how prepared are you really? Are you prepared to help defend your street? My street's really long out here in the middle of nowhere, and I guarantee you all of my neighbors have something to defend with. Fish Sticks, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. But yeah, how prepared are you really to help defend your street? Widow's Diary artist and poet, cheers to you as well. See, that's what I get for paying attention to chat. I get off topic. Very easy. Robert Bates is my man. He said, I have had 12 cups of coffee today. Going to need a bottle of Benadryl to sleep tonight. See, Robert, I don't have that problem. I could drink a pot and lay down and go straight to sleep. Not a problem here. But yes, I can understand that. Benadryl. But yeah, we got to be prepared to help defend not only our house, but our street. And why do I say that? Because sooner or later, they're going to get to your house, my house. And we are stronger in numbers. Everybody knows that. And that's what we have to focus on. Much tested. Welcome in. If I didn't speak to you, hello. How are you? Hope you're having an amazing day. Come on in, sit down, relax, and get ready. You got that right, Happy Mac. No, Spider-Man isn't showing up to save you. That's absolutely correct. See, Virginia Bushcrafter, decent. He said 50-50 on my end, don't know. Right. And that's what we don't know. We really don't know unless you've literally talked with your neighbors. You guys have a plan for your street, your community, your block, your subdivision, whatever it may be. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Can you come together as a street first, and then as a neighborhood second? All American Prepper said we would all band together. That's good. Yeah. Ghost Lincoln said, Robert Bates, he will smell it a mile away. Yes, I will. But that's what we have to think about. Ooh, Holly, I'm sorry. That's all I can say to that. You have a spam cookbook. That's not good. That's not good. You're right, Dobie. You're right. FAFO. Absolutely, without a doubt. Right. Same for me. I'm 50-50. I can defend my house, but as far as my street goes, I don't know because I haven't had that conversation with my neighbors. Yeah. And, that may be something we have to do. Trish in Progress said, my neighbors are clueless as far as I know. The ones that do know aren't speaking to me. Yeah. And I get it. Yep. And All American Prepper said, and if our comms are up, if our comms are up, we can have a lot of people meet in one place. Yeah, exactly. But those are the things we got to think about. Coffee First, she said, we live among morons. There you go. So then you would execute your evacuation plan, right, Coffee? And get out of there. Yeah. Sister Marie's Kitchen, good to see you. Good evening. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Michael Wolf said, guess I can fold a couple strings of barbed wire out. Exactly. Absolutely. If need be. Happy Mac said, I have great neighbors. We're all on the same page. That's awesome, Happy Mac. And that's what we all should be doing. But, there are some that don't, and that's okay. But you need to know this beforehand so you and I can act accordingly. So let's do this. Let's take it. Let's go out one more. So now we know whether or not we can count on our neighbors to defend our street, our subdivision, whatever it is. Now, here's the question. Your part of the city is coming under gruesome, or not gruesome, but attack. What are the odds that everybody could come together? Homesteader Rachel, good evening. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. She says, my neighbors are elderly for the most part. I'm prepared to help me. And that's okay. Sometimes you just got to hunker down at home and let it come to you and act accordingly. That's perfectly fine. But with the bigger picture, can you band together? Natasha Newsom, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to Turmoil Tuesday. Who will come to help when the match is lit? CUCV Farmer said, my road is 1 mile long. One of my neighbors have a pig and I think chickens. They also have a few raised garden beds. Yeah. So, can you depend on those people? Or better yet, can they depend on you? I can't answer that question for you, but I'm just thinking, because we all know the invasion at the Texas border, which is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was reading an article from the Daily Mail, take it for what it's worth, that the Texas town, the Texas town, and I'm doing air quotes for those just listening, is under martial law, and that the governor has taken over everything, and they're doing everything they can to secure the border. But yeah. Aston Teen said, if you let strangers into your mag and train them, they can turn on you in your sleep. Think how easy people stab you at work, let alone when starvation is on the line. Yeah, Aston Teen, I agree, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people joining your mag. I'm talking about individuals joining together to take care of their street or their neighborhood. They don't have to come to your house. They don't have to see what you have. But are you willing, or are we willing to defend our neighborhood, our street? And that's something to think about. I'm with you, Widow's Diary, poet, artist, and poet. Yes, I do too. All day long, and I sleep like a baby. Yeah. We gotta do it. Love and life. How are you? Good to see you guys. Rick and Karen. Both of you. Great to see you. Thank you for stopping in. But we have to think about that. And you may or may not, depending on your neighborhood, consider that in your plan. I'm not saying you invite these people into your house and show them all your preps and do all this and do all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about everybody banding together to lock down your street. We'll keep it simple. Bats, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Robert Bates said, I sleep like a baby also. Cry and wet the bed. Yeah. But, that's what we got to do. And by the way, All-American Prepper, I'm so sorry for your loss. I saw your video the other day where you were rotating out your preps and you were talking about you lost your mom. I'm sorry to hear that, my brother. My prayers are going out to you and your family. Losing a loved one, especially a parent, is never easy, but that's okay. And hang in there for sure. Exactly. See, Wolfgang said, I will leave the place where I live and go to a secret place. Right. And that's perfectly fine. Um, that's what you got to do. Um, Ghost Lincoln said, where I live, they will all run or hide under the beds. There you go. Um, Sister Marie's Kitchen said, hello, all. 4 espressos, and I haven't sat down yet. There you go. But yeah, folks, that's something you got to think about. Will you aid your neighbors and go out and help protect your street, lock it down? There's a lot of farmland out here, so it's going to be interesting to say the least. Fortunately, this time of the year, you can see all the way through the land, so you'll see them coming, and you can do the necessary things. Take the higher ground and be able to dispense some seeds at a distance. But we have to think about that. We need to know that. There he is, my man, my brother from another mother, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, said, I will come and help. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. I love the new series you started. Folks, if you have not checked out Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, you need to. Mike, please make sure you type the word vision, and let it drop a link to your channel. Because, folks, he started a new series. And Bug Out Battles is his new series. And tomorrow, when we all die, because Wednesday we all gonna die, he has an amazing live coming up, folks, talking about comms networks. You got to join it. I'm gonna have to catch the replay, but make sure y'all check that out, because I know him and the Livingston man will give out nothing but amazing information. Vet Prep says sheeps and wolves will be everywhere. Yeah, they will. Yeah, exactly. That Sharon said Spectrum Survival is already in his bug out location. Of course he is, because we're all going to die in about 5 minutes, according to him or the other guy up north. Yeah, I'm with you. Plan B said the sad thing is I only know the name of the neighbors to either side of me. One of them are sheepless. I don't know others in the neighborhood. Sad world, all too busy to care socially. You're right. I know on my road, I only know 3 people by name, and that's it. So, that's something to think about, folks, that when the match is lit, can you count on people? Now, I got guys throughout the state I know I can count on, because we've been talking, we got plans. I also have guys here locally that I've talked to, a couple of them, and can depend on them until reinforcements show up from around the great state of Ohio. Crafty Mom Creations, good to see you. KP Heathen is in the building, the best concrete man in the business. And if you don't believe me, go subscribe to his channel and check out the concrete work this guy does, because he's good. But Fed Up American, good to see you, my brother. Thank you for dropping Hudson Valley's link. Hope you're having a great day today as well. But folks, we got to think about this stuff, because I'm telling you, the more I see happening at the borders, the more concerned I get. I could care less about ping pong threatening to invade the silicone plant. I'm tired of Pushnish and Kishnish throwing each other. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Ishmael and Isaac throwing rocks at each other. I don't care, because this is the country I care about most. And when stuff is awry here, that should send up a red flag. So pay attention. Prepared Irishman said, I can't die this Wednesday. I'm busy. I'm with you on that, my brother, for sure, for sure, for sure. But that's the thing, folks. We gotta pay attention to what's going on at home. And we all know that we're being invaded. Grandpa Ice Cream and the circus don't care. It's going to be up to we the people, plain and simple. And I'm gonna touch on this now, and I'm gonna leave it alone until probably Saturday morning coffee talk. The Lakewood shooting in Houston at Joel Osteen's church, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Everybody's heard about it. Guess what? It's not a transgender. That is a female, a biological female. And the child that was with her was her 7-year-old son that she gave birth to, carried in her womb, and so forth and so on. I'll talk more about that on Saturday morning. So be careful what you read. Do your own research, folks. I'm going to leave that alone. But when the match is lit, we got to be ready. Got to be ready. Loretta said, I know everybody in my apartment complex and we all look out for each other. I believe God put me here for a time like this. That's what I'm talking about, Loretta. I'm going to leave that up there. That's what I'm talking about. Can you bond together? She's an apartment complex. Everybody in the complex looks out for everybody. That is great. And I hope if the time comes that will be the thing. That's what's happening. So Astantine said, thinking about starting our gardens, what kind of security is everyone doing with those? I will say this, Astantine. My garden will be under 24-hour surveillance, and I will leave it at that. Eola Ministries, good evening. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Majik, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, exactly. That was a biological female. And I was watching a video today of it, and I forgot who it was I was watching. But anyway, yeah, it's a biological female. She gave birth to that 7-year-old. And you don't believe me? Ask her ex-husband, because he would tell you that. And when they were married, he said she was abusive, and she demanded that he called his wife Jeffrey. I'm going to leave it at that. But yeah, you're going to have to secure your gardens. I'm telling you that now, folks. And go from there. Those are the things. But when the match is lit, folks, who can you depend on? We've been talking about this for years now. Hudson Valley, find your people. Okay? Even if they're a state away or two, find your people that you can either go to or they can help you get from point A to point B. Jay Ship said, 6-foot deer fence. Deer are the garden's enemies for now, until we have other enemies. Yeah. So that's what we got to do. Right. Like Ed said, high fence with electric and motion lights. There you go. Absolutely. Got to do what you got to do. Psalms 146, home and garden. Good to see you. Thank you for the 5x5, my sister. Hope you're having a great day today and everything is going well in your parts of these United States. But yeah, Sister Marie's Kitchen, she said, growing indoors. There you go. That's another way to do it. That is another way to do it. And Psalms 146 says, good God's glorious evening to everyone. Same to you, my sister. But yeah, grow indoors. Yeah. KP said, happy Mardi Gras and Fat Tuesday. Do I look fat? It's Tuesday. Oh, no, it's Turmoil Tuesday. Yeah, okay. You had me confused there for a minute, KP. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. But folks, man, I was supposed to drop a video today and I didn't get a chance to. I may record that tonight and drop it I'm going to drop it later tonight of this new product that I think is pretty cool. And you will definitely see this at the Bug Out Weekend. So stay tuned and go from there. Speaking of the Bug Out Weekend, May 16th through the 19th, Bug Out Weekend 2024, folks. We're going to be there. I don't care if it's just me in Hudson Valley. We're going to be there. We're going to be doing the things. We're going to be teaching a thing or three. We're going to have a great time. And if nothing else, Cole will be bringing the mayhemicness. So we're going to have a great time. You too should be there. We're very close to opening up registration. And all of you in the chat, all 81 of you in the chat tonight will be the first ones to know when we open up registration. Exactly, Mad Chad. Yep, she demanded her husband call her female, biological female, Jeffrey. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, she is a diagnosed paper trail schizophrenic. There you go. Yeah. Aston Teen said, your technicals are worth investment in a Raspberry Pi for security system. That's indeed from, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I would say, yes, it is an investment and it is worth it. Right. Plus, I have a watchdog down here who watches and says, huh, yeah. LT, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Prepper Book Club says, guard towers and Constantine wire around the garden. There you go, Prepper Book Club. Absolutely, without a doubt. Yeah. But yes, folks, can you depend on somebody, your neighbors, your friends, or somebody else that could come and help when the match is lit? The balloon goes up, whatever you want to call it, SHTF, whatever. Who will help? Crafty Mom Creation said, grow in your garage. There you go. Yeah. There's ways. Ghost Lincoln said, I'm not fat. I just eat good. Absolutely. So these are the things we got to think about and plan for, folks. We got to plan for it. Who can come and help us? I've already talked to my neighbor to the west of me, and we had a brief conversation, and we're there for each other if something goes down. He's got two beautiful Bernese mountain dogs, which they have not met Cole yet, but they have talked to each other. But yes, so he knows if he needs anything, I'm here. We have each other's cell phone number and we text and we can go from there. And my neighbor to the east, she knows that if she needs anything, she can reach out to me. And we will do what we need to do until reinforcements show up, folks. That's the key word right there, reinforcements. Because I know there are people I can count on outside of those on my street that would help in a time of need. CUCV Farmer says, the wife and I moved to be close to family and get out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Parents and brothers are a quarter mile from me. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Teresa says, make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. But these are the things we have to plan for. along with everything else: food, water, shelter, security. Okay. On Friday, this Friday, I'm going to see a friend of mine to the south of me, going on an OPSEC mission to his house. And I'm going to leave it at that because there's some things I'm tuning up just in case. So there we go. Independent Mini United. Much love to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having an amazing Turmoil Tuesday. Prepper Book Club said, does the saddle fit on Cole yet? Not quite yet. It's just a little too big. Every time I get on it and tighten it all the way, Prepper Book Club, I still slide off. So we're getting there, though. I'm hoping by the bug out weekend, he will definitely be able to fit in the saddle, and I will climb on it, and we will ride into the sunset. Yeah. But that's what we got to do, folks. We got to plan this. Don't just think about it. Talk to them about it. Put an action plan on paper or have some type of an agreement that when the match is lit, either somebody's going to come help you or you're going to help somebody else on your street or anything like that. Because that is what we need to do. Yeah. Hill Summit Homestead, welcome in, welcome in. They said, trust. Nobody is what I say. The only person you rely on is you and the person who has your back. And I agree with you 1,000%. That's why I got some amazing people in this great state of Ohio. And just to let you know, watch this. OH, and they will respond accordingly. But yeah, that's exactly what you have to do. Loretta, yes, tripwire for the perimeter. Absolutely. I don't care if you got string up wire and tin cans with rocks in them. You got to have some type of perimeter alarms, which we have, and go from there. Professor Mad Shad, also known as the Secretary of Offense, says, top chat all secure. I was there the whole time. Oops. Yeah, exactly. But we got to do that, folks. We got to plan for that, unfortunately, because the mayhemicness that's going on in these United States, when it goes down, it's going to go down. And unfortunately, I think it's going to go down bad. Don't know what it is. I was listening to somebody today, and they were talking about how China keeps threatening us because they're already in all of our infrastructure systems and critical systems throughout the country that, you know, they can shut down whatever they need to shut down. Exactly, Magic. Trust is earned. Absolutely. It is not given. It is earned. And you have to earn my trust. See, look at that, folks. OH. Coffee said New York. IO are the people. And that's what we got to do, folks. We got to plan for it. Look at that. IO. Exactly. See, look at that. We got some Virginia people in there. Yeah. CUCV Farmer said, I got GMRS radios for doing patrols and security if cell towers are down. I planned on getting ham license, but don't know if anyone else in my group will. My wife knows how to use the radio a little bit. Yeah, exactly, CUCV Farmer. I'm with you. I have GMRS radios. I got ham radios. And I'm working on some other stuff and things also, because you got to have backups to the backups, for sure. And there is the professor, also known as the Secretary of Offense under the Vision Preparedness Administration. And there we go. It just keeps on coming, folks. Keeps on coming. Jet Mechanic, my man, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope Tuesday is absolutely amazing for you, and welcome in. Yeah. Yeah. But, that's what we do. And that's what everybody should be doing. Have some type of plan on some type of scale, not just your house, but maybe your street, your block, your apartment complex, whatever it is. Will everybody and can everybody come together? Rebecca H, welcome in. She said, "Hey, Vision, I made it. Recovering from back surgery. I'm doing good. Can't wait until I can get back to prepping." Rebecca, it is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad the back surgery went well. And thank you for coming tonight. And I know you can't wait until you get back to prepping, because I can't wait until you get back to prepping and doing the things that you're used to doing, and all of that good stuff. And welcome. Yes. And as Coffee says, I-O, it's off to work I go. Coffee, I'm sorry to hear that. But, there you go, Ed. Right. Mesh can't be tracked, so be careful transmitting. It can lead bad things to your door. Correct. Yeah. Ham radios can be tracked. If they take the time to triangulate everything, they can. Mesh networks, you're absolutely right. I agree with you there, Ed. Mesh networks. Sherry, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you and welcome in. Hope you're having a great Tuesday, and welcome to Turmoil Tuesday. We're just talking about some things. When the match is lit, who will come help, if anybody? But that's the whole thing. You got to be prepared for it, whether they can or cannot. That's okay. You have to have a plan in place that will help you alleviate that issue, that problem, whatever you want to call it, that will allow you to continue down the road of your safety and your protection. Because everybody has to have a plan, one way or another. We all have to have a plan when it comes to preparedness, whether it includes just family, friends, trusted friends, all of that, all that good stuff. The Watchman, good to see you, my brother. He said, "Driving, just wanted to respond to the thumbnail. Nobody is coming to help America. Nobody." And you know what? I agree with you, but I disagree with you, I think. But you're correct, Watchman. Now, let's take this on a broader scale. The U.S., turmoil, complete under attack, whoever, whatever, whenever. Do you think our neighbors from the north would come across the border, get in the barrel and go down the falls and come help us if necessary? I'm going to count Mexico out because I don't want their help, because that's part of the problem. But do you think our neighbors to the north in the great country of Canada would come down and help? Yeah. That's the question. J-Ship said, us. The Patriots will save us. We have no choice but to come together as a country. If the country is under attack, we, the people, because this country right here has the largest private army on the planet. Point blank. Yeah. Virginia Bushcrafter says nope. And Loretta says probably not. There you go. Yeah. Exactly. So you never know. That's the key. Yep. I'm with you, Watchman. Read Jeremiah 50:32 version. It's very clear. YouTube will not even let me post the scriptures anymore. Well, of course they won't, Watchmen. They don't want the truth, and they won't let the truth be known. Psalms 146, Home and Garden said, maybe a few people who are like-minded. That is true. Yeah. Aston Teen says, North neighbors, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Magic said, Sparkle Socks would. Yeah, exactly. Joe, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Jet Mechanic 85 said, Canada is America's hat. Yeah. XNYCOG Prepper said, Canajon will, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly, Ed. Canadians, yes. Canadian government, no. Yeah. Yep. It is what it is. Take care, Frank. Thank you for stopping in on Turmoil Tuesday. Praying for you as well, praying for this amazing country that it does not get to this point. But if it does, we are prepared because we, the people. Yeah, exactly. And Teresa says the same thing. Maybe the community, but not the Canadian government. And I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. Do you think that prepper up north will come down here? Ha. If he does, we will have a closed circuit pay-per-view. And I'm gonna get in touch with the angry prepper and set this up. I don't care what time it is or what's going on. The Watchman said the arrogant ones stumbles and falls and no one will help her up. Yeah, exactly. Eloa Ministry says, nope, Canada's leader is no better than our leadership. That I agree with you. Yes, without a doubt. I think some Canadians would, though. Yeah. But then again, who knows? Yeah. Right. Devil Dog Prepper says Canada has their own problems they can't handle. Yeah. But that's the key, folks. I don't think that the government to the north of us in Canada would send troops or whatever they have. I don't know what they have, but I think the people would, because as part of North America, they would. I don't want Mexico to, wouldn't expect them to, because they got more problems than anything. Empress Jennifer SWC, it is so good to see you. I hope you are doing well. She says Canadians would help. Canadian government, no. Canadian government won't even help its own people. I agree with you, Jennifer, by 1,000% on that. And she is right. The people will, the government won't. Yeah, I agree 110%. The Watchman says, hi, guy, still driving, hard to say individually hello. So I will say this for him. The Watchman says hello to everybody because he's driving. Please, Watchman, keep your hands at 10 and 2 or 9 and 3. Or if you're in warm, sunny weather, right hand at 3 o'clock, window down, left arm out the window, slightly slide to your right and get your groove on while you drive, bruh, and enjoy the amazing weather. But yeah, folks, when there's a full-blown invasion in our country, I guarantee you, we the people are going to have to be the ones to step up and do what we have to do to defend, but it would only be patriots. Yeah. Rip Curl says Fox has also sold them out to ping pong. You're absolutely right, Rip. They're pretty much in the same boat we are, except worst thing for them, they already took all of their things, most of their things that dispense seeds that do the things that need to be done. Yeah, so it's going to be us. And the Watchman said we should be appalled. The leaders we voted for are not even the ones in control. That is very true, Watchman. And I'm going to put that up there. Very true. They're not. And that should show this election. Vote locally. Get involved locally, folks. Get involved locally. Vote for the people that represent you in your neighborhoods, in your cities, in your towns, and in your states. Vote locally. That's where we got to start. That's where we have to start for sure. What time is it? It is 7:28. My gosh. My gosh, you folks are where'd the time go? Crystal R, welcome in. Hi, y'all. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, Crystal, and welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, Ed said, good news. There is no northern wall. Exactly. It's I don't know if they would or not, but if they did, fine. But I truly believe that as an American, that we have to take care of our own. And, I'm going to do what needs to be done to protect me and mine, especially mine. I'm going to be honest with y'all. There's 3 things on this planet you do not mess with. You don't mess with family. And I mean immediate family, extended family, whatever. You don't mess with my money, and you don't mess with the God that I worship. Plain and simple. Jesus Christ. End of story. Those 3 things you don't mess with, because I will fight you to the death. But also I will fight with you for those of us that are like-minded to defend these United States of America. Plain and simple. Rip Curl said the only people we can count on is ourselves in the like-minded networks we have set up. Absolutely, Rip. There it is right there, folks. That's why I'm talking about who will come help you when the match is lit. Folks, we got to do this. You got to do this. You got to have a plan in place. And I can tell you this. If you have gear you have not tested, have not pulled out of the closet, out of the box and set it up, I don't care where you are, do it. If you got a brand new tent, take that thing out in the backyard and let everybody in the family put it up and take it down so everybody knows what's going on. And if you're close, I don't care where you are, come to the Bug Out Weekend and sit with me in Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, because we're probably going to be the only 2 there. Doesn't matter. It'd be me, him, and Cole. Then again, you never know. Hudson Valley, if you're still in the chat, Bob the Cat from New Yorkistan may show up to help add security with Cole. Because if you were there last year, Bob the Cat beat up a raccoon. So you got to do it. You got to do it. XNYCOG Prepper. Yeah, you're right. He's ready to hide. Yeah. But we got to do what we got to do to defend us and ours. Plain and simple, folks. You guys know that as well as I do. For sure. It's all about, yeah, exactly, Magic. Right. Self-organized collectives. Exactly. Absolutely. Loretta's absolutely and amen. Yeah. You mess with the COO or any of our rugrats, please. It's on like Donkey Kong. Okay. As the saying goes, I hope you know Jesus, because I'm going to arrange the meeting. Plain and simple. You mess with my family. But yeah, that's how we do it, folks. We all have to take care of who? Us. Because at the end of the day, it's just us. At the end of the day, it is just us, folks. And we got to do it. And that's why I love y'all, because I don't know everything, but I know folks I can talk to and bounce ideas off. And just to let you know, yeah, Sister Marie's Kitchen, you remember Bob the Cat? Yeah, Bob the Cat beat up a raccoon at the Bug Out Weekend. Yeah. And it was amazing. followed Hudson Valley all the way from New Yorkistan. Come to the Bug Out Weekend. If Bob the cat can show up, you can too. And just to let y'all know, if you haven't seen the thumbnail for Thursday, Mayhemic Thursday, we're dedicating it to y'all. We're going to talk about the Bug Out Weekend and what type of classes you guys would like to be seen taught. We've got a great lineup so far, but we want to get your input. We got to get your input. The Watchman said, it's clear the handlers at the White House are taking care of everybody but us. And you are absolutely correct. That's what we got to do. And that's what we got to do. Teresa is bringing multiple tents to the Bug Out Weekend for sure. But you guys are amazing. Do me a favor if you can. Dear ma'am, kind sir, if you have not, please smash the like button and know when the match is lit who you could go help or who's going to help you. You gotta lock that down. Gotta lock that plan down. Gotta lock that plan down, folks, without a doubt. Teresa, you come to the Bug Out Weekend, I will reserve a seat for you in front of the massive fire pit, so you are always close to the fire. Now, you may have to fight Virginia Bushcrafter because he is the overseer of the fire, so you may want to talk with him, but he will take care of you. Crystal, it'd be amazing if you could. I would love to meet you at the Bug Out Weekend and learn some things and all of that good stuff. I'm with you, Jet Mechanic. Time to flush the Washington toilet. It is. That's why I say get involved locally. Vote for those people that will do what we need them to do for us because they work for us. And the ones that aren't doing the job, we got to get them out of office. Plain and simple. I don't care about your politics. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, Independent, whoever, whatever. Vote. I vote my values and my morals. End of story. But yes, it is time to flush the toilet in Washington. Plain and simple. You guys are amazing. Amazing. JD, good to see you. JD said, need a class on how to tell the non-preppers to bug off. That's good. That's good. Crystal, it's going to be at Possum Creek State Park in Dayton, Ohio. So I will do this because you asked. For all of you that would like to come or are planning on coming, I can put this information out here because this is the same location we were at last year. That's where it's going to be this year. I just haven't opened up registration. Okay. And if you click where it says click here to register for this free event, you're going to get an error. But on there is links to the park, a park map, and all of that good stuff. It's going to be at Possum Creek Metro Park in Dayton, Ohio. The campsite is going to be Sugar Maple Campsite. We're going to have the same campsite we had last year. All-American Prepper, you're right. That Butler County Sheriff is awesome, and I am so thankful for him here in the great state of Ohio. Friedman says, Vision, have you ever gone over the content of the med kits behind you? My first time to your channel, mentioned by Lead Farmer 73, and you were on there. Fred G, I have not, but I will tell you this. These are our redesigned VFAC, which is Vision Preparedness First Aid Trauma Kits. VFAC, Vision Aid Pack. There it is. Like an individual first aid kit, these are Vision first aid kits. I haven't gone through them, but I will because when I do, they will be up on our website and for sale. But I have not done a video on them yet, but I will, Fred G. As soon as I finish screaming at our web designer to get the e-commerce up on our VFAC kits. We also have a new kit coming out that is smaller, which is called a VRAP, which is for Vision Rapid Aid Pack. That goes on your battle belt, and it's pretty cool. I will do that as well. And then we have our VFAC Mini. But Fred G, those will be coming soon. I'm hoping before the bug out weekend, we can start selling those on our website as well. But yeah, I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are amazing. So I put the link in the chat to the location on our website for the Bug Out Weekend 2024. You can check it out, read it if you want to map quest it or map quest. Good Lord. I'm showing my age. GPS it, get directions, do whatever you need to do. Everybody is welcome. You know, J3GS Farm. Good to see you, my brother. Thank you for sitting in the bushes. I hope you didn't sit on any poison ivy, poison oak, or anything else poisonous. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. That's right. Tell her, fed up coffee. If you drive fast, it's only 8 hours. Ask Hudson Valley. Fred G, you're more than welcome. And thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming over. Lead Farmer is an amazing guy and a friend of mine. And yeah, and I appreciate you for your support as well. Sonia Siegler, welcome in. Good to see you. Were you hiding in the bushes too? All you folks coming out of the bushes now. Okay. But it is, what time is it? It is 7:39. You guys are amazing. I appreciate y'all and everybody that did join us for Turmoil Tuesday. Thank you. And remember this. When the match is lit, who can you count on? Start talking to your neighbors. You ain't got to go out and say, hey, man, when they come in and do all this, we need to do this and that. Just talk to them and see if they're in the same mindset of you. Ask them, what happens if something happens on our street? See what their response is. You know, like my dad used to tell me a long time ago. Oh, sorry, Sonia. Hi, how are you? I missed you. Sorry about that. Missed your comment. My dad used to always tell me, the worst thing they can do is say no. We're not going to, we don't care about a no. There you go. Crystal, absolutely. You can get a hotel close and a rental car. Yeah, you don't have to camp out. You can stay at a hotel and come back and forth for the 4 days. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Jim Ketchum, my man, good to see you. How are you, my brother? I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well on this Turmoil Tuesday. Thank you for stopping in. Sister Marie said it's worth every second. Folks, we had an amazing time. And I'll tell y'all this, since y'all are here, one thing we're adding to the Bug Out Weekend this year, we're having a seed exchange, meaning the seeds you plant in your garden to grow fruits and vegetables. Seed exchange, bring some seeds, leave some seeds, take some seeds you don't have. Take some seeds leave some seeds of seeds you have. It's a seed exchange. Plain and simple. It's going to be a great time. Ascentine85, thank you for stopping in. Have an amazing evening. Take care and stay safe, please. With that, folks, I truly do. I appreciate all y'all. The hour goes so quick, and I try to keep it to an hour, but just start thinking, start talking to your neighbors. Who can help you, or who can you help, or who you can rely on when the match is lit. There you go. Vet Prep said, Vision, about 20 miles from me. I expect to see you there, Vet Prep. Please show up. I'd like to shake your hand and say thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Yeah. And there you go. We all got to stick together and do what we got to do. Yeah. But other than that, folks, I truly appreciate y'all. And remember, talk to your neighbors. They don't have to be on your street. They could be on the next street over. But start small and build out your street, your neighborhood, your apartment complex, your block, whatever, your subdivision, your community, so forth and so on. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me tonight. And remember this, folks, keep on prepping because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. God bless everybody. This is Vision Preparedness. Stay safe, keep prepping, stack it, rack it, and pack it, and we will see you in the next video. God bless everybody. Have an amazing evening.
The time is now.